Welcome everyone to MysteryHQ. In this video I'm going to give you a few key tips and what I believe is the best loadout to defeat Caltheris in the Astra Malorum boss fight. Before we start, just know that this strategy works in standard and curse mode. The footage you are about to see was recorded in tier 2 cursed, and to really prove how manageable this fight is, I even used the boss relic, meaning every enemy in my game, including the boss, was regenerating health. On top of that, I did not use any golden armor or ultra rarity weapons. I'm telling you this so you can understand even with standard conditions, you can complete this in curse, like without any problem. But please, in your own run, max out your weapon as much as possible. And if this video helps you out, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Before you start the match, let's talk about your loadout. I recommend using the M10 Breacher shotgun with the attachments you see on the screen right now. Or you can simply copy my build code shown here. For Gobblegums, you will want Cashback, Aftertaste and Power Gag. As always, these are helpful but not mandatory. But your augments are very important. You should be running Toxic Growth as your field upgrade with the augments I'm showing on the screen. And for perk augments, you can see the most important ones listed right now. Don't worry if you can't equip all 3 augments on every perk yet. The first minor augment is the most important one in most cases. The only exception is PhD, as both minor augments matter here, but during the boss fight, Stuntman is especially useful. If you get cornered, you can just jump on the fall to gain momentum in the low gravity and just get yourself out safely. Like I mentioned earlier, before entering the fight, you should fully upgrade your weapons. You will need 2 weapons for this boss fight, the M10 Breacher and the fully pack-a-punch AGM Wonder Weapon. Also make sure you buy monkey bones before starting the fight because they are going to be very useful. The boss fight has 4 phases and the first one is the longest. All you need to do here is kill zombies to charge up the pillars 3 times. I recommend using the Wonder Weapons so ammo won't be an issue. Once a pillar is charged, activate the brain to fire a laser, but make sure the giant skull in the sky isn't firing a laser at you at the same time. Dealing with zombies and the laser while trying to activate the brain can easily cause a sudden down. But since you will be killing a lot of zombies in this phase, and that constantly recharges your field upgrade, I recommend placing a Toxic Growth in the middle podium as soon as the fight starts. This will make more sense later, but make sure you recharge Toxic Growth and place a second one before you enter phase 2. So before phase 2 even enters, there should be 2 Toxic Growths in this middle podium. In phase 2, the boss turns into this earth elemental entity, and to damage her you first need to break her armor and then shoot blue glowing parts on her body. The key thing here is that every phase from this point on starts with the boss spawning on the central podium. Because of that, the Toxic Growth you placed earlier has a chance to completely trap the boss. Like I said, it won't happen every single time, but at the start of the phase it often does. When that happens, throw a monkey bomb and shoot her with the Wonder Weapon. The LGM is by far the best way to break her armor quickly in every single phase. Once the armor is gone, switch to the M10 Breacher and just shoot the glowing blue weak spot. As you can see, the shotgun does insane damage. If she doesn't get fully stuck in the growth, you can still keep leading her back into it. This slows her down massively and gives you time to reposition while damaging her. And what I did was take advantage of the low gravity by constantly jumping from the podium to the machine and back to the podium. This forces the boss to take longer paths to reach you, giving you more time to shoot her or just move away from her. And one very important movement tip, especially for the final phase, but I know we are just only in phase 1, but whenever you get cornered, use wall jump. You should jump against the wall and use it like a jump pad. Thanks to the low gravity, this gives you an instant momentum boost and you can just fly away from the boss basically. Okay, but once you finish phase 2, the fight moves into phase 3 and the boss gains 1 additional attack on top of throwing rocks. She can slam the ground and trust me, standing close to that does a ton of damage. But if you jump into the air right before she slams, you can completely avoid the damage, though distance still matters. Aside from that, the strategy stays exactly the same as the previous phase. Throw a monkey bomb, use the Wonder Weapon while she is trapped in the Toxic Growth to break her armor, then switch to the shotgun and finish the phase while running around in the area, or if you are lucky, like I said, you can just trap her in the growth and just finish her there. The final phase is where most players struggle, mainly because of the electric rocks that block a large part of the arena. Before this phase fully starts, make sure you pick up the power up in front of the machine to fully refill your ammo and equipment. Also make sure you have at least 1 Toxic Growth placed on the podium before she enters the final phase. As soon as she spawns, just use the Wonder Weapon again to break her armor while she is slowed down or trapped. From here the fight is like exactly the same as it was before, but you may want to use Gobblegums in this phase. You can pop a power keg for an extra toxic route, like I did here, or like use your cashback for extra monkey bones. In my run, she didn't get stuck in the toxic route as you can see. I was very unlucky and I have to constantly move, shoot her, jump around in the area and maintain momentum. And as you can see, I was also running Lightman on my weapon for extra healing and Wisp T with the Maiden Augment for even more healing. But overall the M10 Breacher absolutely shreds her, whether she gets stuck in the growth or not. And also don't hesitate to throw as many monkey bones as you can, whenever you can. The most important thing in this phase is to keep shooting her, stay mobile, and try to avoid the electric rocks as much as you can. Either by jumping above them or just completely avoiding that part of the map where she throws those rocks. Oh, and also try to lead her back constantly to the toxic road to slow her down, just like in previous phases. But that's pretty much it for this strategy and this video. I hope this guide helps you to complete the boss fight, and if it does, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Black Ops 7 Zombies content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.